My name is David Siddons and I'm president of the David Siddons Group.
And this is Stefania Cambarau, and I'm the Miami Beach expert for the David Siddons Group.
And after walking up 3 flights of stairs to this brand new building on a very hot July day, this is a video where we're going to look at once more what is the best building in Miami. And this time we're looking at Monad Terrace. So as we're sitting here in a design finished unit in Monad Terrace, this is a building that actually we are the first brokers into the building before it's launched. So hopefully if you're seeing this information, this will be the first information out there in the market on the project as it sits as a fully functioning, ready to move into project. I'm sitting here with Stefania and we are going to explore this building in close proximity. Right now we're sitting in a 3,350 4-bedroom unit facing west in Monad Terrace. And Steph, look, you sell the South of 5th, the Miami Beach market, the South of 5th market. You're engrossed in this every single day. So you really are the expert in this field. Tell us a little bit about this project.
David, I'm very excited. We're here today in this great new project. This is actually the only new development, luxury new development in South Beach. The building is a building from Jean Nouveau Atelier, which is a French architect that has built iconic buildings in Dubai, in New York, and the developer here is JDS. This is a great name in New York. If you're a buyer from New York, you for sure know the 111 57th, the amazing building there. So this is the level of construction that it's very high. And we can tell that Miami has become this iconic city that is bringing so much relocation right now. And we can actually say that the bar has been raised when it comes to construction. This is a really high level of construction, and we can see that from the tremendous finishes in this building.
So it's interesting that this Pritzker award-winning architect is not the first into Miami. We have 1000 Museum and we have 87 Park. And with the emergence of these huge amounts of relocations that we're dealing with right now, and even in the midst of COVID, we're still getting calls every single day with people coming into Miami. And the question is, what should I buy? And our videos have always been about being really transparent, really open, being subjective, and actually showing you the broad spectrum of product. So if we're going to compare this building out there in the market, let's look at the other Pritzker award-winning architects and their buildings, which is 1000 Museum and 87 Park, which will flash up on the screen. When it comes to this building, this is a little bit different, and we're not going to labor on, at this stage, the finishes. What we are going to talk about is the geography, because when you're looking in Miami, there's a lot of different neighborhoods, and you're a South of 5th girl, you have been for years. Here we are on West Avenue with a kind of a view that we're not typically used to seeing. Take us through the architecture of this building and where we are in location and view, and how this is probably a little bit different to our normal sales that we sell at this level, whether it's a glass or an 87 Park or any of the other buildings that we might see on the beach.
Yes, David, you are right. This is a very different product than what we're used to sell. This is mainly what you said about the geography. We are here located in between those two hotspots when it comes to residential primary markets in the condo market in South Beach, which is one is South of 5th and the other one is Sunset Harbor. Sunset Harbor has come to a great popularity lately because it's a great neighborhood. It has really the feeling of a neighborhood for the people that come here full time. They come here to actually relocate with their families.
So Steph, we're used to standing on terraces, and always when we do our videos together, which we've done dozens of, we're standing there and we're looking at the ocean, and that's nice. It's nice in the day, but at night, it's less exciting. This is a different kind of view, and you and me, we've always enjoyed these views when we've looked west. Tell us obviously a little bit about this view and what's kind of unique.
This is a very good point, David, because we're here right by the water, looking at the bay, spectacular, quiet views of the water, but at the same time, you're also looking at the amazing skyline. So you're looking at the downtown views, which are just spectacular all day long. This is not something that you enjoy daytime like the ocean, but it's something that you enjoy all day long. At nighttime, sunset are amazing here. So it's something very different than the luxury product that we usually sell. And this is what makes it really unique.
And what about the architecture here? Because obviously we've got this incredible architect involved. Talk us through, like, I'm looking behind you and I'm seeing this honeycomb effect on the wall on the windows, we've never seen it before. So explain what this is and what obviously this creates and this concept behind it.
Yes, this is definitely the one-of-a-kind type of architecture here in Miami that definitely has never been seen. When you have a condo that faces the water, you have the water-facing unit, and then you have the non-water-facing unit, in this case, the ones that are facing east. So in this case, all the units that face the side of the two towers of the building actually do have the water view, because the way that the architect built this honeycomb structure allows you to see the water from all of those side views units. So this is something, again, we've never seen it. I'm really, really pleased with what I've seen today in this project.
So yeah, we've talked about obviously the views, and we've talked about the light here, and we've talked about reflection actually, and you can't see her because she's off camera right now, but she's over there, is Anne Norton, who's obviously brought us in here to show us the project and talk us through it. And there's a word that came up, which is reflection, and reflection of light and reflection of experience as you come into the project, as you experience it. And this is obviously what's behind it. Now, architecture and style and idea is nothing without execution. And the execution of this project, as we've walked in and we've walked around and we've looked at the project and we've looked at the finishes, is done to not what they call designer ready. And this is really important. If you come into a lot of the projects, you're going to have to bring in a designer and build these units out. And typically you're about 15% to add on. So it's just worth mentioning, if you look at new product, typically you're going to have to build these out. And these are built out units. Is that correct? Yep, these are correct. All done. Let's go through a little bit of the numbers, because this is the thing that a lot of our readers and watchers want to know about. They want to know, where does this sit in the stack of everything out there in the market? And you know, the big boy buildings that have traded at the moment, and again, we'll flash up and we use Condo Geeks, which is our live grade analytics, to help you as a consumer understand the market. But that's part of the story. Analytics is one bit, the social narrative of what we're doing right now is the other. Steph, let's go through the numbers.
So here we have 59 residences, all very different, and the starting point is 1.3, and that's for a floor plan that is a 2-bedroom. It's actually the only floor plan in the building. It's a 2-bedroom with east-facing views. And then we have a 2-bedroom plus a den that faces west, so with water views instead. And this one is listed at $2,350, and this is a large 2 plus a den for 2,350 square feet. So
at $1,000 a square foot, and for that discerning New York buyer who's used to that very, very high level, they're used to the 111, 57th and West incredible tower, and they want that level finish at 2.35 for 2,300 square feet. This is a very sizable unit to have, which is perfect for a relocating buyer, somebody who wants something more of a primary residence. And it's actually quite hard to find. Coming at $1,000 a square foot, you can be typically looking at buildings, say in Coconut Grove. You will not find new buildings on the beach, whether it's south of 5th, Miami Beach, Surfside, Bal Harbor. You will not find in at $1,000 a square foot. And it's very walkable. This isn't a building that's located in the middle of nowhere. You can walk to Lincoln Road, you can go to the Sunset Shops, you can go down to south of 5th very, very easily. This is a very central location with an incredible view. So Steph, as always, thank you for shooting this video with us. We will continue our series of education. As always, any questions, call Steph, call me, see our emails at the bottom of the screen. Thank you again, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you, David.